was just watching it and it blew my mind.
It's just that simple.
I understand hard times and I understand good times. And, you know, in life, they have to come. You're going to have to deal with both of them because that's what life consists of, good times and bad times.
Hey, you have any advice for Mayweather? He's spending a lot of money right now.
Have a ball.
Enjoy it, huh?
Mine up front.
None on the back end, huh?
Well, I get money on the back end. That's for pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah.
But for the anything, you got to give me my money up front.
You got any exhibitions coming up soon?
In an explosive live interview with the legendary Stephen A. Smith, Mike Tyson didn't just share his opinion. He completely dismantled the persona of Floyd "Money" Mayweather. Tyson pulled no punches, openly criticizing Mayweather for what he described as a toxic level of arrogance, and even hinting that the undefeated star might be masking serious financial instability. Tyson voiced a deep disapproval of Mayweather's public conduct, painting a picture of a man who is dangerously self-absorbed and floating in a bubble, totally disconnected from the real world. According to Iron Mike, Mayweather's suffocating pride and his ignorance toward the legends who came before him are actively sabotaging his own historic reputation and boxing legacy. The former undisputed heavyweight king made a powerful point. Dominance inside the squared circle does not grant you a free pass to behave without humility or social awareness. Tyson hammered home the idea that flaunting stacks of cash and obsessing over me, myself, and I is the exact opposite of true greatness. These unfiltered remarks sent
Hey, yesterday, champ?
The exhibition?
Exhibition. Facts. Super facts. It was, yep, the exhibition.
This exhibition, I think Floyd should keep on trying. I don't think he should fight a fucking cruiserweight, you know, but I think he should continue fighting guys his weight. What the fuck is he doing, okay?
That was crazy. He did it. He got past it. Don't try it no more. And move on to something different. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Fight Pacquiao again or something. Keep in shape. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because that was a different.
He should have, you know, now that we're thinking.
Mike Tyson couldn't help but break into a fit of laughter when the topic of Floyd Mayweather's recent exhibition matches came up. Watching a technician like Floyd step into the ring against a massive cruiserweight had Tyson shaking his head in pure disbelief and chuckling at the absurdity of it all. He openly questioned the logic behind it, asking why a legend of Floyd's caliber would even bother tangling with someone that much larger, dismissing the entire event as a cheap publicity stunt rather than a legitimate sporting contest. While Tyson gave credit where it was due, admitting that Floyd survived the encounter, he issued a stern, laughing warning: "Don't ever try a stunt like that again." He joked that if Floyd is going to keep doing these exhibitions, he really needs to find people who actually fit his weight class. In Tyson's expert view, the fight was hollow, lacking the raw effort and the electric excitement that fans pay to see. He even threw out a challenge, suggesting that if Floyd wants a real payday that actually means something, he should stop the circus acts and face Manny Pacquiao for a
To be in the ring with you, even if you are retired, even if it is for exhibition purposes. This is not a movie. This is not Rocky 3, where Rocky is going against Thunderbolt,
Stephen A. Smith is never one to bite his tongue, and he went full throttle when discussing the current state of Floyd Mayweather's exhibition career. Smith argued passionately that absolutely none of the opponents Floyd has faced recently deserve to even share the same air as him, let alone step into a ring with him, regardless of whether Floyd is officially retired or not. Smith emphasized to the audience that real life isn't a scripted Hollywood movie where the hero wins just by walking into the frame. He famously remarked, "The sheer delusion that Mayweather can just stroll into a ring and dominate any human being simply because of his name is completely unrealistic." Smith's take is that these exhibitions are nothing more than a desperate cash grab, a way to stack more paper rather than a move to protect or elevate his legendary status. He pointed out that most of these opponents are so lacking in skill.
Ali, the same fighter that got beat by a fighter with 7 fights. Every time boxing come on, you don't bring up Muhammad Ali name. You don't bring up Mike Tyson name. You always bring up Floyd Mayweather name.
What do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. If he was anywhere near that realm of great Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself. Okay, he can't take his kid to school by himself. And he's talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
The frustration in Mike Tyson's voice was palpable when he reacted to Floyd Mayweather's repeated claims of being the greatest of all time. Floyd has frequently gone on record stating that even icons like Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson himself cannot hold a candle to his achievements, a statement that Tyson finds not only offensive but bordering on clinical delusion. To Tyson, these claims are the peak of arrogance and show a man who is fundamentally out of touch with the reality of boxing history. Tyson has often described Floyd as someone who is trapped in his own ego, and this GOAT talk was just another glaring example of that narcissism. Tyson's response was sharp and direct. Floyd is a scared man. A little scared man living in a world of delusions. He explained that while Mayweather is obsessed with perfection, keeping his undefeated record, and hoarding wealth, he has completely lost sight of the soul of boxing, which is built on respect,
What lessons do you think Pacquiao and Mayweather could learn from you in terms of life away from the ring?
Well, Floyd seems to be going through some stuff like me right now, you know, like realizing no one's his friend and everybody's probably, even though I even hate to say it, maybe everybody's kind of a little jealous of him, you know, because he is Floyd Mayweather. I know these other guys got their money, but this guy is the champ of the world. You know, it's hard to compete with that. So he's pretty big on those scales as far as on the celebrity scale. So he's gonna realize what life is all about, what friends are all about, and realize that we only have a few of them, and sometimes they're the only ones we got. They may not be the ones we want, but they're the ones we have.
Mike Tyson also took a moment to offer some unrequested but deeply profound life advice to Floyd Mayweather regarding his public image. It's impossible to ignore how often Floyd dominates the news cycle by flaunting his unimaginable wealth, and Tyson wanted to address the psychological cost of that behavior. Tyson acknowledged that while much of the criticism Floyd receives might stem from people being jealous of his astronomical success, the way he brags about it only fuels the fire and pushes people away. He gave a heartfelt warning that having real friends is the most valuable thing a man can own. And if Floyd continues to put his expensive lifestyle and money persona above human relationships, he is going to find himself very lonely at the top. Tyson reminded him that true friends aren't there just to...
He said something to me one time, very simple. He said, "What a prize fighter fight for?" And I'm like, and he said, "The prize." So it's okay for you to watch the fight. Don't nobody watch Floyd fight to see how amazing he is. They watch it for the opportunity to see him lose.
Right.
Because they don't like him. They don't like him because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's no values. There's no, like the people's champ, like Ali was standing for the same things.
Right.
The audience was standing for. You know, he doesn't have any of that. It's just money. You know what I'm saying? And that, he knows you don't like him.
There was a time when the rapper 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather were absolutely inseparable, defining the ultimate power friendship in the world of sports and entertainment. Their bond was so incredibly deep that Floyd trusted 50 Cent with the keys to his kingdom, asking him to manage his entire promotion company while Floyd was serving time behind bars. That level of trust is rare, and it showed just how much they valued one another. However, everything shattered the moment Floyd was released. The friction reportedly started when Floyd refused to pay back 50 Cent for the massive amounts of money the rapper had invested into the business to keep it afloat during Floyd's absence. What was once a brotherhood built on unwavering loyalty quickly devolved into a nasty, very public feud fueled by accusations of betrayal and greed. It became a cautionary tale that for Floyd, the bottom line of a balance sheet seemed to matter more than the people in his life. His actions sent a message to the world that money was a...
Real shit. Mike Tyson called me. Floyd was getting ready to go to jail. We at the M Casino. Mike Tyson said, "Come here, let me talk to you for a second." 50. He pulled me outside the door. The nigga pushed the door. Then the door opened. He came outside. He said, "Yo, I used to hate that nigga." the nigga voice changed. It got deep. You know how Mike Tyson is like, yeah. He all the way up here, Tim. He all the way up here. This nigga say, yo, I used to hate that nigga.
I can't fuck with you!
I said, oh shit. Look, I'm like this, look. So I'm sitting there going, I got to fight this nigga, right? I'm thinking I might have to fight this nigga. He said, look at this shit, 50. I'm in a fucking Cadillac, right? He pointed to a fucking Cadillac. It was, the shit was fly. It was a Cadillac truck. Yeah. But to Mike, the shit was some bullshit because it was a Cadillac, right? He going, look at me, 50. I'm in a fucking Cadillac. He said, yo, I broke my TV every time that nigga.
In a series of revealing interviews, 50 Cent began to pull back the curtain on the internal mechanics of Floyd Mayweather's life, hinting at the deep cracks in their former relationship. One of the most shocking insights he shared was a conversation he had with Mike Tyson. According to 50 Cent, Tyson confessed that his dislike for Mayweather was so intense and so visceral that he had actually entertained the idea of coming out of retirement just to fight him and put him in his place. Tyson, a man famous for his unfiltered thoughts and raw emotion, had apparently reached his breaking point with Floyd's antics on multiple occasions. This revelation adds a whole new level of complexity to the already strained dynamic between these two giants of the ring. The world already knew Tyson wasn't a fan of Floyd's personality, but the idea that he wanted to physically settle the score highlights.
Really had a boxing match in his life, right? He didn't have a boxing match, right? He went 10 rounds with the greatest fighter in the last 100 years of boxing.
No, Connor's a beast.
Think about no. You're not listening to me. You don't understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He went 10 rounds, scored punches on the greatest fighter in the last 100 years.
Yeah.
Did he do something? Did he accomplish something? A star. See, people ain't look at people. They want to see the black guy beat the white guy. They just want to see it. But look what he had to fight against, and look what he did when he fought against it.
Floyd Mayweather used to just stand in front of the bag, right? Just like that, 40 minutes. Throw a couple hooks.
George Foreman too. He took the bag. Boom. That's how he works out, gets sweat.
He used to break the bags though.
Yeah.
He used to knock them down.
Heavy puncher.
The heaviest?
Yeah.
See, I thought that was you.
Nah, I can't match somebody's powers who's that big and that much mass.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the only thing that allowed me to be excited because I do it faster than the other guys.
More explosive. How did you explode like that? Was that natural?
No, nothing's natural. I was nothing about me natural. Only my desire to win was natural. I had a great teacher.
Did he instill that desire in you, your coach?
No, only you can do that.
Yeah.
You're born with it and somebody can elicit it out of you.
Even though Mike Tyson has been a vocal critic of Floyd's personality, he has never been one to deny Floyd's incredible technical mastery of the sport of boxing. Tyson has frequently praised Mayweather for his genius-level defensive skills and a career that is, by any objective measure, absolutely remarkable. However, Tyson draws a very sharp line between Floyd the fighter and Floyd the man. While he respects the talent, he cannot stand the constant bragging and the pathological obsession with money, which Tyson believes goes against the warrior spirit that boxing is supposed to represent. During a very candid and deep discussion, Tyson pointed out that Floyd's bank account, no matter how large it is, has zero impact on his actual achievements inside the ring. He famously said, "This is exactly what I don't like about him," referring to the flash.
You know what's crazy? People are always in my fucking business, worried about what I'm doing, what Floyd is doing, what Floyd ain't doing, what I do got, what I don't got. Just know, I'm gonna stay in my lane, I ain't gonna fuck with nobody, and I don't want nobody fucking with me. If I go on vacation, my fault. When I go on vacation for 30 days, I take 30 watches with me. But you know what? What's crazy is this. If we add 10 more days, I take 10 more watches. But then I say, fuck it. If I want to bring out the one and only, then I bring out the watch that costs 18 million. Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do for you motherfucking haters today? I'm gonna go fuck off $50,000 because I ain't got shit else to do. Money made, all motherfucking day.
On the other side of the fence, Floyd Mayweather has also expressed a level of admiration for Mike Tyson, acknowledging him as a destructive force of nature and a legend who helped build the platform that modern fighters now stand on. He respects the path Tyson blazed and often refers to him with the title of a legendary champion. However, Floyd is very quick to remind everyone that the 80s and 90s are over. It is now the era of Money Mayweather. He firmly believes that his 50-0 undefeated record, his genius-level business maneuvers, and his long-term dominance have set a brand new gold standard for the sport. Interestingly, even those close to him, like his mentee Gervonta, Tank Davis, have hinted that Floyd has a hard time sharing the spotlight. Tank suggested that Floyd struggles when other fighters start to
Mayweather's rarest cars. First, we have his Bugatti Veyron 16-4. This one's going for about $1 million. His Ferrari Enzo going for about $2 million. His Lamborghini Murcielago going for about $500,000. His Bentley Mulsanne going for about $300K. He owns at least 29 Rolls-Royce Phantoms, and each of these start at about $450,000. He also has a Bentley golf cart going for about $30,000. And lastly, we have his Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita. This one's going for about $5 million.
To truly understand the scale of Floyd Mayweather's lifestyle, you have to look at his jaw-dropping car collection, which is estimated to be worth a staggering $40 million. This isn't just a hobby. It's a massive display of dominance. One of the crown jewels of his garage is the ultra-rare Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, a car so exclusive that it is valued at $4.8 million, and it's one of only 2 units that exist in the entire world. But he didn't stop there. His fleet includes a small army of Bugatti Veyrons in a variety of colors: red, black, silver, and white, with each one carrying a price tag between $1.4 million and $3.5 million. He also owns the legendary Bugatti Chiron, which is worth another $3.5 million. Mayweather's taste for luxury extends to multiple custom Bentleys, including the Mulsanne and a fleet of Rolls-Royce Phantoms, many of which feature his custom TMT Money logo. He is so obsessed with his aesthetic that he often buys the exact same car models in both all-white and all-black so he can have matching fleets at his different mansions across the country. Mayweather has openly admitted that he doesn't even drive most of these cars, saying it's physically impossible to use them all. But that's not the point. The point is owning them. His spending reaches beyond his own garage